everybody out there, this is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best free 97 overall Team of the Year cards to add to your MUT 24 squad. Let's start the video by going over how to earn this free fantasy pack. Now, you're not going to get your choice of the player that you want. We'll explain that further in a moment, but you're going to have to go over to your challenges, and you're going to be playing through the Team of the Week solos, which if you haven't kept up with these all year, you're going to have a little bit of grinding to do. The good thing is they do not expire, and for the most part, they're very easy and they go through very fast. So you need 17 Team of the Year tokens or collectibles. You can earn them all in the Team of the Week section of solos, and if you go through each individual week, you have to beat 2 different solos. The first solo gives you a lower overall Team of the Week card. The second solo in every week gives you that Team of the Year token. There's 19 of these tokens in total, so you get 18 in the Team of the Week solos, and then the 19th token is actually in the Team of the Week preseason solos, which also have not expired. So you don't have to play through all of them. You just need to get to 17 tokens. Once you get to 17 tokens, you're going to head on over to item sets. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to see the Team of the Year token exchange set. So what this one does, it gives you 3 random cards, 1 offensive player, 1 defensive player, and 1 specialist. And out of those 3 random cards, you get to pick one of them. So if you don't see a card that you want, the good news is that it's non-B&D, meaning that you can sell the card. You are going to have to eat the tax, and the card you might want might be a little bit more expensive, but you can sell whatever card you get out of this pack and then go out and buy the card you might want. And in this video, we're going to go over all of the best 97s that I think are worth either picking from this pack if you get that option, or worth going after with coins after selling this card. We are going to go ahead and open up our pack in this video as well and see exactly what we get. Also, if you're not ready to make a decision on this, once you open up the pack, you can back out of it. It's not going to change the results, but you can always go back into it and let it sit there. So here we go. Let's see what we get. I'm just hoping for a player that I want on my team long term, and that's kind of another thing to just keep in mind, that this is a very important card. Any card that you take from here, try to think about what cards are going to have the most longevity on your team and maybe your specific style of play. So we get a halfback and Christian McCaffrey. Absolutely did not want that. Our specialist option is going to be AJ Cole, so we're not looking good so far. I was kind of hoping that might be Jake Elliott. The middle section is going to be defense. I'm really hoping for Sauce Gardner right here because that's a must-have in my opinion, and we're going to get Max Crosby. So I'm not ready to make a decision. What I'm going to do is go price check all of these and see which one sells for the most, and then we're going to probably sell whichever one we take, because I just simply don't like any of these 3 cards. One other thing I want to point out before we go over the best cards is that there is a Team of the Year strategy item. It's the first reward within the Team of the Year field pass, and this one is going to give you +1 speed, acceleration, strength, change of direction, agility, and jumping to any Team of the Year cards in your lineup. So basically you can add 1 speed to any one of these cards, assuming that you're going to equip that strategy item and you're not using something else, like right now the Combine promo strategy item, which pretty much does the same thing to Combine cards. All right, let's go through them. I want to include a quarterback here in Josh Allen, which I think is going to be a very good card. I mean, he has good attributes. 98 throw power is definitely great. The throw under pressure is really good at 98. Deep throw 98 as well. This card gets a good ability setup as well. You are going to need Gunslinger. He has a Slinger 3 release, but I still think Gunslinger is pretty much required. So if you want to go set feet lead, Gunslinger, Hot Route Master, it's going to cost you a total of 4 AP. And if your offense isn't really predicated around needing Hot Route Master, you can leave that one off. So set feet lead and Gunslinger will cost you a total of 3 AP. Now, I still think Bo Jackson is probably going to be the better quarterback out of the 2, mainly because Bo has the traditional 4 release, which doesn't require having Gunslinger. He's also faster and gets the Truz S factor, which allows you to scramble with your quarterback and not worry about fumbling. So if you get Josh Allen, but you're looking for a quarterback, it's not a bad idea right now. Josh goes for about 600K. To choose the Josh Allen card, sell him, and go out and buy Bo Jackson. But I'm definitely going to be trying this Josh Allen card out tonight, and we'll be dropping a card review on him on my TikTok channel and my gameplay channel as soon as we're done with that. I just want to point out running backs. You saw that I pulled that Christian McCaffrey in my fantasy pack. I would stay away from him. I would stay away from Jahmyr Gibbs for numerous reasons. Number one, most of you probably have the free Darren McFadden from the Extreme Combine solos. If you don't, go play those solos. The Darren McFadden is 100% worth the grind there, and if you're struggling with those, I did on my gameplay channel put out a video going over how to beat those extreme solos in 2 plays, one on offense, one on defense. I've had numerous people reach out and say, Pop, thank you so much for that video. It actually helped me get through it with no problem. So if you're one of those people struggling, go watch that video. Darren McFadden's a better option than this CMC because that one's going to be free. And if you have CMC in your pack like I do, you can sell him and use those coins for a different player. And also we have the 98 overall Season 5 Field Pass Derrick Henry, which is another free running back that you can add to the team. So don't go with any running backs in my opinion. At wide receiver, comes down to pretty much 2 options. Tyreek Hill, a lot of people have been asking me, he's only 5'9". Is that a problem? He's got 99 speed. Now, the strategy item for a 97 or 98 speed receiver will get them up 1, obviously, but stock 99 speed without needing any type of theme team, you just simply cannot beat that. I know he's short. You can play him as a slot receiver if you want. You can still play him on the outside. I would try or recommend the deep elite ability, which Justin Jefferson from the Field Pass gets it for 0 AP if you were in the top 1,000, which is far gone now. So this is a pretty good ability that you're not going to see at this discount a ton. So deep elite on him for a deep threat receiver like Tyreek Hill with the 99 speed. Everything else is fine. He's not going to be out there dropping passes, and he's going to be able to run routes without a problem. But this is definitely the first recommended and the best wide receiver out of the group. The second one's going to be A.J. Brown. Him and CeeDee Lamb's cards really close. So if you want to go CeeDee, that's fine. I'm just simply not recommending him because the Cowboys suck and the Eagles are better. But I also think these cards being so similar, AJ's a little bit better after the catch with the spin and the juke move. CeeDee is 2 inches taller, so you can take that into, in consideration as well. But AJ Brown gets a good set of abilities, 97 speed on this card, route running, catching, all good, and he's going to get route tech for 1 AP, which is good against man coverage, and also wide receiver apprentice, which means anywhere that you line him up, you can get those additional hot routes, assuming that you're not using a hot route master quarterback. Let's go through the offensive linemen, and I'm going to tell you why 4 out of 5 of them are probably not worth it. Even though these cards are B and D, it's not a bad opportunity to take an offensive lineman from a free pack like this because it's going to build your roster on a card that you typically don't want to spend your coin on. But for Creed Humphrey at center, we might all, or at least a lot of us, might be having a make right Jason Kelsey on the way, so I would avoid this card. Also, right now, he's not getting that AKA boost that his previous 2 cards got, so that's a bit of an L. For Trent Williams at left tackle, everybody can earn a free 97 overall Andrew Whitworth in the Season 5 Field Pass, and if you need any of these cards for theme teams like a 49er theme team, ignore my advice on it, but I wouldn't use this as a free selection when you have another left tackle for free on the way very soon. At right tackle, a lot of you probably went with the free Rob Havenstein from the Genki Force promo, and Rob Havenstein gets a better ability setup than Penei Sewell, so this is why I would skip that card. And at left guard, if you pick Joe Thuney, he already has one other card that I think gets better abilities at a 96 overall, but more importantly, if you pick this card, you can sell him, again, assuming you don't need him for theme team purposes, and you can use those coins to go out and buy Combine Quentin Nelson, who I think is a better card because he gets Omniscient for 2 AP, which is a combination of Identifier plus Threat Detector all together. So 2 abilities for 2 AP, and they're 2 really good abilities to have on the offensive line. So that leaves us with Chris Lindstrom, which is probably the best offensive lineman to me because of the other 4 having duplicate cards, or similar cards, I should say. Lindstrom gives you 99 strength, 96 awareness, 97 pass block, and also 96 run block, and he gets Secure Protector for 1 AP, which is probably the best ability that you can have right now on any offensive lineman. On defense, the pass rushers, the defensive ends, the outside linebackers had the potential to be so much better if they got good abilities. Now, I really do like this Aaron Donald card because of the block shed, power move, and finesse move all being at 97. He's got 95 speed along with that, 96 with the strategy item, and the acceleration would jump up to 96 as well. He gives you really good high strength, and he's really versatile. You can move this card to defensive tackle. If he would have got like a double or nothing for 1 or 0 AP, that would have made him better, but there is a lot of flexibility when it comes to 0 AP abilities on this card. That's why I picked him over like a Max Crosby, for example. You have your choice of no outsiders, which is good against stretch runs, secure tackler, which is going to be good against the halfback bow with the anger runs X Factor and Marshawn Lynch and whatever running backs in the future we're going to get that are similar to that. Secure tackler will help, or you can get unpredictable for 0 AP, which I don't have much experience with that one, but you get your choice of those 3 0 AP abilities, and then in the second or the last ability bucket, you can also get Strip Specialist for 0 AP, which probably isn't going to impact the game a ton, but basically you can get 2 0 AP abilities on this card and use them all together. He does get Edge Threat Elite for 1 AP, but that ability, that and regular Edge Threat, to me, just has not worked well all year. But this is the best defensive end to choose from out of the bunch. And the best outside linebacker to me is going to be TJ Watt, because he gives you 97 speed, 97 finesse move, 98 block shed, 98 tackle as well is really good. The acceleration is good. You can get him up to 98 speed with that strategy item. Unfortunately, he has terrible abilities, much like his Season 5 card, and you do want to keep in mind that the Season 5 card you're going to be able to earn for free is not as good as this one, but really his only good ability is probably Under Pressure for 1 AP, and we get a free outside linebacker at 97 overall in Micah Parsons from this promo. Earlier today, we put out a video breaking down the entire Team of the Year promo, talking about how you can get a free 97 as we're doing in this video, but also a free 97 overall Micah Parsons and 4 free 95 overalls. And by the way, we will have a video later today going over the best 95s to take from those fantasy packs, so be on the lookout for that. But TJ Watt is the best outside linebacker, the best linebacker period, and I've seen this card get a lot of hate. I totally understand the 95 speed, the 88 hit power, but this Fred Warner card is good. At this point in the year, abilities outweigh attributes in a lot of cases, and he's pretty much the only linebacker in the game that can get Lurk Artist for 0 AP and Mid-Zone KO for 0 AP all together. This is a great user card, a great AI controlled card as far as middle linebackers or linebackers in general go. And with the 95 speed, you're not going to need him out there covering Tyreek Hill or any of these 98 and 99 speed receivers. At 95 speed, he's going to be just fine. He gives you 95 tackle, 96 block shed, 92 zone. He can play his zone coverage, but that plus the combination of abilities, this is a card I'm probably going to pick up and give a try out to, because I really, really like how it looks. We close the video out with 3 secondary players, and I think 2 of these 3 players could be considered top 5 out of all cards. Sauce Gardner might be the top card of all Team of the Year cards. 6'3" corner, 98 speed, easily 99 with that strategy item, 98 zone, 98 man, 97 press. Now, he has good jumping agility as well. He should be an outside cornerback, and that's probably where I'm going to try him out eventually, or once I pick him up. But he really has the abilities of the perfect slot defender, because he's going to give you Pick Artist for 0 AP, and then your choice of either flat zone KO or mid zone KO for 0 AP as well. That's perfect. That's actually how the 96 overall Patrick Surtain card from Weekly Wildcard is set up for me, and I think eventually this Sauce Gardner will be a slot defender for me. For now, if you want to play him on the outside as a man coverage corner in a man coverage scheme, that's what I would recommend. He gets, or that's what you can do. What I recommend if you're going to go that route is he does get deep route KO for 1 AP. Unfortunately, it's in the same bucket as the 0 AP Pick Artist, so you can't combine those two together. So really his ideal spot is in the slot, and if you want a guy who plays either man or zone and can play on the outside, Patrick Surtain's actually the better option for ability purposes. 97 speed, 98 man, 94 zone, 99 press, everything else, acceleration, all of that is good. He gives you the option of either deep route KO or deep zone KO for 1 AP, and it's not in the same bucket as Pick Artist, which you can get for 0 AP. So Surtain actually has the better abilities, but specifically for a slot corner, you're going to want to go with Sauce Gardner. I think attribute-wise, Sauce Gardner is better as well. Jesse Bates will be the last card. Now, if you don't depend on your safeties playing man coverage, this is a really good card. If you do, you're probably going to want to stay away from it because of the 89 man, but if you put him in zone coverage all the time, 97 speed, 97 zone, 94 hit power, he's got 97 acceleration as well, 6'1", he gets deep zone KO for 1 AP, which is the same ability that Justin Simmons from the Combine promo has. Ronnie Lott from the Super Bowl promo got it, but it's 2 AP. This gives you zone knockouts for deep in and deep out all together for just 1 AP, and in that second discounted bucket, he can also get Pick Artist for 0 AP, so that's a really good combination for a high safety, not playing man coverage, but playing zone coverage as a free safety. And those are going to be the best 97 overall Team of the Year cards to be picking up right now. Let me know which ones I missed, which ones you're adding, and which ones have been balling for you if you've been using them early on. Thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.